Oh boy. Yeah, you guys got a lot of wet weather there, Chris.
Actually, it's sunny right now, but we've been having gusts up to 60. It had opened up the Hood Canal Bridge, which means that in no worky, because it's a floating bridge, and it seems like the wind has now started to die down. So hopefully we got through that. Power was knocked out and all that junk.
Yeah, it's crazy. How's the audio now? Is it too loud, guys? Because I'm actually really close to it.
User entered your channel.
You're running smooth at the moment.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Motocon Army? Welcome. Yeah, guys, we're just kind of chilling. Want to try out some of the new stuff I got here and check out the new setup and stuff. It's been a very, very long time since we've done a live broadcast or any kind of a broadcast whatsoever. So just welcome to Eric Miller. That's KD7LTN and Chris. Hey, Chris. Yeah, so you got yourself a new radio then, yeah, Kenwood?
Yes, it's a Kenwood TS 850S. It's a triple conversion heterodyne, and I got it from a friend of mine that bought it from my local club for $400. And I looked at it, what would be on eBay for trying to catch something comparable, and it's about ranges between 600 to 900, and it's considered to be competition grade for the radio. It's a general coverage receiver as well. And I found a very interesting bug with it, with my Signal Link USB. The Signal Link USB was reporting to Windows that, hey, I need to have my signal 30 dBs higher. Well, okay, so Windows is saying, okay, I'm setting it that. But when you did that, it basically screwed up your digital, and you couldn't get it to work. I couldn't even get out 10 watts set out without it screwing up. Well, I found out that you have to go into where you're listening to that channel with Windows and drop it to decibels and then reduce it down to 0, and then it's fine. So that's like mission accomplished. I don't have junk.
Very cool. So you're running on Hamrio Deluxe then, you're saying?
Not yet.
Okay.
I haven't gotten my cat control yet.
Okay.
And
I wonder if one of my old
cables
cables will fit from the TS on there.
Hmm?
Is it? You think one of my TS 2000 cables will fit on that computer? Or on that rig?
It might. I just ordered mine, so it should be here by the 14th to do that. And
cool.
Then the next thing would be saving up for working HRD. But the cool thing about this radio, though, is it has an IF out, so you can put an SDR dongle, or if you are like me, an SDR play on that, and you have a pen adapter.
Yeah.
So, with some of these other radios where they're new but an arm and a leg, that's kind of a nice perk.
Yeah, some are pretty expensive, man. I've learned from you guys that it's better for me just to buy a used radio or find a good friend that has one that I can trust to get one from than buying new anyway.
Especially if it's a silent case radio that was in really good condition and was really familiar with it. I think that's a nice way to pass on the torch.
Yeah. And you, Eric, you became a VEC recently?
Woohoo!
Became a volunteer examiner, yes. Due to some interesting circumstances locally regarding Hamfest, Rochester, New York is going to get 2 Hamfests this year. The club that I'm primarily active with decided they wanted to put together a VE team. They originally had someone else as the chairman with the club for putting that together, but due to circumstances, that kind of fell through. And now I'm a VE, VARRL, and
very cool.
On June 4th, we'll be conducting some tests at the Barnard Hamfest. So we'll see how many people show up, considering how many tests back to back there will be ahead of time. So
yeah, I should just go get my V since I'm an extra as well. It just was like, oh, what the current clubs, well, we don't need any more of them at the moment. And it's like, what? This is, what if somebody's sick or something, and still people want to test? Because I know for our experience, even with you, Gino, that sometimes you were like, I'm ready for the test, I'm ready for the test. And then
Yeah.
they canceled it at the last moment. And it's like, that's a disservice to you and
Yeah, it
other
kills me.
new excited people. That just kills their momentum and, doesn't make them feel very good.
Well, actually, that was
No.
kind of part of what took place here locally. I'm not sure why, but they
All right.
one of the one of the other teams, Laurel, their local testing team, had some issues with who their team liaison was, and because of that, they canceled a couple of their test sessions, and that's part of the reason why our club decided to try to put something together. And ARRL was the easiest one to get started.
You can also get the one through Gordo, I believe, is pretty easy to get through and done right.
W5YI, actually, it requires a current active team lead to sponsor you and to their
Yeah.
testing group as the tester.
You can talk to Gordo's wife if you're very pleasant, which I did. In fact, I misplaced the letter, and I've got it where she's authorized me, so I could just go get it done.
Very
So
good, Chris.
she's doesn't really put that as everything, but if you're polite, respectful, I think she would be able to encourage people that way, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, there's a couple of people that are, dual or multi certified with different teams locally, but I mean, if you do a radius search on some of it, but what I've found is that locally, it's here locally, it's the Laurel Group, which they don't charge anything, but as far as most of New York goes, it's ARRL are the active ones that most of the other Hamfests and everything. So so far it's worked out, because it'll even allow a Buffalo team to come out and assist during our first, for some of us will be our first test session at the Hamfest in June.
That's great, though. I mean, more people to be tested. That's exciting times for ham radio.
No, it really is, man. Like, since I've started too, it's just been a big surge, especially a lot more broadcasting and other people getting on board to kind of get the word out there. Yeah, Tokyo, man, this is a 100% nerd network here, man. It's nothing like it on Vaughn, that's for sure. And ACMO, I hope you get that license, man. Took me a few tries, my first on the technician, but I got it down now, and I think I'm pretty much ready for the general class license. Like Chris said, I had some issues where a couple times I got canceled or whatnot, and then the debauchery when I was at Pacificon, and the testing center kind of got a little weird, or something happened, and I don't know. So who knows? But anyway, fell the general by 1 when I was at Pacificon, so hopefully I'll take it again. And hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm not too loud or blowing your ears out. Oh,
is there a way to have
Tokyo Surf? What's that, Chris?
Is there a way to have the microphone not block your face but still talk into it, or is it just has to be that way?
No, I like it like this.
Okay.
And by the way, Gino, it's a good look. That not quite clean shaven, but just a little stubble there.
Yeah, I'm showing
he's
off
got the
solar
Bruce
panel
Willis
a little
look
bit up there. I'm old, man.
You look
very
a little
MMA.
more adult these
I got
days.
gray in my beard, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you got to be proud of the gray. You earned it.
Yeah. Now
Look
we
at
just
this.
got to get him
Come on.
upgraded to general. Yeah. That's what we got to do next.
General
Bring
and
Ben.
stuff.
But
But I want
we're
to
not-
talk a little bit about the Heil Sound celebration, their the 50th anniversary for Bob Heil. I got what I'm going to read is I got it off the news site from the ARRL. So I'm plagiarizing it from you guys at the ARRL, but I am giving you credit, so hopefully you don't come after me. But I'm going to read it because it's a good read, and Bob Heil rocks. So, all right. So Heil Sound, they probably sympathizes with the amateur radio community for its microphones and boom set microphone headset combinations. It's marketing its 50th anniversary this year. So yeah, so it's going to be going on, you guys, and you guys got to check it out. You can go over to Bob Heil's Facebook page. I don't have it to give you. You'll have to do some searching. But yeah, it's going to be his the 50 years of maximum rock and roll kicks off at the Winter NAMM show. The commemorative series of interviews, packaged podcasts also debut this new year. The series highlights the history of Heil Sound. So that'll be really cool to see Bob Heil, KD9 EID, and you guys can check out that. It's the Heil Sound celebrating his 50th anniversary. And I've met him a few times. I have one of his autographs up here on his his QSL card. Here, I'll grab it so I can show you guys it real quick. It's pretty cool.
For those aren't hams, to understand the significance of Bob Heil, Bob Heil is one of the only people that wasn't a rock band guy that is entered into the Rock Hall of Fame.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he did stuff for the Eagles, for the Voice Box, and other just amazing things. Quadrophenia, the album from The Who, that was Bob Heil's design that made that album sound so good.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Yeah,
Hey, can we mod
Bob Heil
Zoom
and
in?
Joe Walsh are great friends there. That's how they developed, I think, their first microphone, as I was
yeah,
reading.
Freem Tompkins probably too.
Yeah, he did like the sound box for a bunch of the bands and stuff. But here's his here's Bob Heil's card here. Hope there's enough light on it, guys. You guys will be able to see it here. And he shot a little autograph on there for me.
And he plays a mean organ too.
Yeah, he does. Definitely plays a mean organ. And on the back here it says, the main console at KD9 is actually a station lab where many of my ideas are conceived, developed, and used long before actual production in our Fairview Heights, Illinois assembly plant. Working on the design teams with most of the majority transceiver manufacturers give me access to all the latest and even some prototype transceivers before coming to your station. So that's pretty cool, man. He's got a bunch of vintage radios and stuff that they talk about. Let's see if I can get my camera to zoom in on there a little better. And an epic fail by the Logitech 900. It's nice until you use it for about a year and it stops working well, but it works. But anyway, there's my cool autographed Bob Heil QSL card I got. And don't forget to check out the Bob Heil 50th anniversary stuff going on. Yeah, right, Tokyo Smurf. I can't repeat that on here, but that's pretty funny, though. And then also we got the National Hurricane Conference amateur radio sessions to be live streamed. And all this stuff you guys can go over to the ARL.org/news and check this out. It says the sessions are focusing on the role of amateur radio in major weather events, will be a part of the 2016 National Hurricane Conference, set for later this month in Orlando, Florida. The goal of the annual conference is to improve hurricane preparedness. Attendance is free to all amateur radio sessions, which will take place Tuesday, March 22nd from 1:30 until 5 p.m. Eastern. Amateur radio presentations will be live streamed via YouTube and recorded. So I'm sure they'll also have them on their YouTube channel. Like, they throw a bunch of stuff up there anyway. And it says at a 1:30 p.m. session, National Hurricane Center Director Rick Knabb will discuss the importance of amateur radio surface reporting. Other presenters will include Bob Robichaud, I'm sure I butchered your name, sir, I'm sorry, VE1MBR of the Canadian Hurricane Center, who will speak on hurricane meteorology and give a brief overview of his center operations. That's cool. And WX4NHC, the Assistant Amateur Radio Station Coordinator Julio Ripoll, WD4R, will talk about activities at the WX4NHC, the National Hurricane Center's amateur radio station. So yeah, make sure you guys check this stuff out over at their the ARRL YouTube. It'll be going live there. You can go to ARRL.org/news, and you guys can check that out there if you guys want. And yeah, so welcome to AmateurRadioClub.net. We're the home of one of the only ELMERING shows on the internet. We try to keep it running 24 hours a day. Sometimes we have hitches, but these guys located here help me keep everything going, and a few of the other ones out there that aren't on right now. The person in the broadcast right now in chat with the longest running connection to the broadcast is Sid34. Sid34 doesn't miss a day. Sid34 is always here. 95% of the time, if you type Sid34, he'll answer you. Eric and Chris are always around. Chris likes to lurk a lot, but he's here, and Eric's always in and always around to help people. You can also go to our website, AmateurRadioClub.net, and you can click on the link on the top up there for the Elmer's tab. You can look up people's call signs if you want, see who's around. If you have anything specific, we'll be doing some more stuff to the Elmer's tab and getting that going. We'll be going to Dayton hope this year. Just a few months away from that. That'll be fun. A few of the guys, Rob, Eric, and a few others are going to be meeting there, hopefully. Hopefully we can get Chris aboard to come. Yeah, so it'll be a good time. We'll have a good time out there. It'll be lots of fun. And I can't wait, man. Yeah, Sid Acmo, he's always in here. He's always in here. Anything
I
else
keep
you guys
trying to
wanna
beat him
add?
on the time, though.
Oh, was that,
I
Eric?
keep trying to I keep trying to outrun him on that time. Depends on where you're going back to. If you're going back to the beginning of the cast,
Yeah, we got that
yeah, he's gonna have
dedicated
to beat
IRC
no matter what.
box, so you're always around. That's for sure.
But I'm definitely trying to keep up with him.
Hey, Token Smurf, man, you should fire up that CB and get on it, man. It might start you out wanting to do some more stuff, get on the radio more and stuff, and
I don't know, some CB. Just stay
yeah,
away from channel 6 and was it 6 and 28, I think it is.
yeah, right.
That will get you everywhere but near ham radio.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you guys donate $35 or more below, you guys get a Amateur Radio Club mug sent to you, and helps us get books and stuff to help out other hams to become hams. Is anybody else? I think you and Eric, Chris and Eric both get the QST every month. You guys see the new antenna issue that came out. I don't know if anybody's seen that. This is a pretty sweet issue, man. It covers all kinds of really awesome antenna ideas and logic behind antennas. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Here's
I was
my
checking
copy
out
right
this,
here.
in-fed half wave here they were talking about a little bit. It was kind of interesting and pretty cool.
There's a good antenna for the HF bands if you've got a limited space with the inductive coils, but I like having a longer wire for my land, so
Yeah.
I run an 80-meter doublet, so I can use an antenna tuner to get the maximum load out there. But yeah, there's a bunch of antennas there. There's some really good ones for the 2-meter folk. One's kind of a stealth ninja looking like it's a dish, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I also found out now that I can have a flagpole in my backyard, so I don't have to have the attic antenna no more. So once I figure out how I'm going to pay for all that or whatever, I'll have the flagpole put up in the backyard, and I'm going to run an American flag on that with the light and all that. And I've looked it around. I'm sure I'll talk to you, Chris. You probably know some stores around or places. that
I'm
make them.
surprised you don't just dig a antenna pole, put it in the ground, put the flag on top of that, call it your flagpole, and put a wire up there with the vertical on it.
Yeah, just yeah, it's a good idea. I could probably do a homebrew, just a pipe, man. No one really know there's an antenna inside. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, no one's gonna know. I just
So
have to find
Actually,
all
where
the
the design
solar
is,
panel.
the actual pole
that new-
itself is the antenna.
flagpole in the backyard, and then, like I said, I
Sorry.
got over the HOA, and I don't have to deal with them anymore. I don't have,
Although
I don't have
for
the
those
manuals
that
up here. They're
can't-
downstairs, but the manuals are like these big, huge, 2 giant folders of just rules. It's nothing but rules, you know.
No.
And
Okay.
no antenna. You can have anything on your house. No anything. Only thing you can have is yeah. There you go, man. Yeah, right there. That's sweet. Yeah. No, I was looking at that. Kay. But I want to have a flagpole, just because I'm outside.
Oh, well, that's
different-
just for the.
Well, that's
2
just for
meters.
2 meters, anyways.
Oh, it is, but still be a good idea to build that so I have it outside anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't have an active. If your dish is already active on satellite, it probably would not work very well for 2 meter.
Yeah, I
It's
just
just the dish
use
start-
use cable, so I would just get a dish, I think, and put it on there. That'd probably be the best wet.
Well, it doesn't use a reflector. It just uses a camouflage. So you can just get another dish and put it up there.
Yeah.
You know, and in fact, some of the 2-meter radios are not that big. I don't understand why people would get so butthurt even over a 2-meter radio antenna. It's some things are just stupid.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. You know, he's talking about a HOA, homeowners association, Tokyo Smurf. I said Smurf. So where I live at in this gated community, my house is under the HOA, the homeowners association. So their rules state you can't have antennas, you can't have all kinds of stuff outside. So as ham radio operators, we're unable to use antennas outside and stuff when you have the HOA, you know, so it just kind of puts you in a predicament where you got to be very, very productive on figuring out stuff, or ingenuitive
Now-
on figuring out stuff.
Oh,
you know?
Part of what Tokyo Smurf says there regarding a helipad for the hospital and an airport, that you're only restricted on your height because depending upon how close you are to the airport runways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But most, like the flagpole design and even the dish design for 2 meter is well within that height range. I think you're restricted to like maybe, what is it, 50 to 100 feet.
Yeah.
As long as you're below that, you're good.
Yeah, and you got to register for your drones now. If you don't register with the Federal Aviation, they give you a flight number, and that's pretty wild, man. $5. They charge you $5 to do it. $5, but you can't fly unless you have it. So, can't fly. Remember last year, was it summertime, Chris? Your neighbor cut your antenna down. Remember that? Man, that guy.
Yes.
Man, unbelievable, huh? People are just crazy.
It was on my side of the property too.
Yeah, it's just
I didn't give you permission to do that, you asswipe.
Yeah, you remember all the stuff at Pacificon, Chris, upstairs, the ham swap downstairs and upstairs? Man, I never seen so much stuff, buddy. Did you ever get that little radio you got to work, that you got down there to work?
No, it's good as a receiver, but it's probably too expensive to try to fix it to transmit.
Oh, you think something bad's on the board or something?
It was, yes.
Oh, okay.
It was a $50 piece of junk, unfortunately. But I could receive with it, so I could always put it on a band that I don't really work, listen. But that'll be another day.
Yeah, you'll get it figured out. I think that, I'm trying to think of the name of the store, but they sell a bunch of older ham parts, like they take radios and just gut them out or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And they, but I'll send you the link though. But the parts are really cheap there, like really, really cheap, man. The dude from Ham and Hi-Fi was telling me about it, like for restoring radios and stuff like that, Yeah, we also play with some the hands play with a lot of Raspberry Pis and stuff too. Tokyo Smurf, here's one here with the DV.
Yeah, their new Raspberry 3 is out.
Yeah, the new 3 with the built-in Wi-Fi and all that. That'll be
yeah, that looks fun.
That'll be sweet. This is just a Pi, just a B in here right now. I'm just running a B to run this, so I can connect this radio to D-Star through the internet, and which is the ICOM ID51A. This is the world's greatest handheld ever made on planet Earth. Period. All right, so you can do D-Star. I mean, I can plug this thing into my phone and use the hotspot in my phone to talk on D-Star in the car, camping, all over the place, man. You know what I mean? And if you don't have this, that's fine. Still hit 2 meters and 70 centimeters with it. I've used this.
You mean analog? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've used this for some satellite work. It works really, really, really good. And the antenna I use for that is over here. Hopefully I don't destroy how I have everything set up. And that's my elk antenna over there, which is like epic. Love the elk. And I'm gonna destroy it. Oh, I gotta use both my hands here. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. I tightened this thing down because I had a problem with it getting loose. Now it's just way too tight, but I'm just gonna leave it because I don't want it to get all loose again. It's weird, really weird. Anyway, so yeah, man. Like I said, this is the world's greatest radio, the ID51. I don't care if it's the anniversary or the other version. They're equally as awesome. This one's quicker on the data rates when sending images. Yes, I said images across D-Star. So if I take a photograph with my phone, I can connect to my phone. You know what I'll do? We'll do another show this week before the end of the weekend, and I'll talk about D-Star, the Android app, and we'll get it all connected with the phone here and connect it to the radio, and I'll show you guys how we can send text messages and photos and stuff. And I'll also show you a couple little tricks that I know about this handy talkie here. But yeah, it's the ID51A by ICOM, and I love it. It's very awesome, and it's waterproof too. So if you're in the bathtub or you want to go swimming, or you have a boat, you ain't got to worry about taking it with you. You can just do your thing with it. It's amazing. And it's a very fun radio. You can dual channel, so you can I don't know if it's called dual channel or whatever, but you can rock two dual band at one time, so you can listen to D-Star on one band and have your 2 meter stuff going on the other if you want. All kinds of stuff, man. This thing's great, really great. Okay, I'll stop plugging the radio, but it is great. I definitely love it. Hamvention 2016, the Radio Frontier. Where'd you get that at? What's that, Eric? Oh, it's out the mag. The QST. And we're talking about the QST magazine, Tokyo Smurf, from Amateur Radio's biggest club, which is ARRL, the Amateur Radio Relay League. Yeah, that's the one, the antenna issues. I also have another good one, too, the Serving the Community one. That's another good one they came out with. I'm still trying to read through and get done. Let's see, what else do I have cool that I could show you guys? But yeah, it's just a nice day, man. Finally, the weather outside's getting nice here. It's not freezing. I see what you're saying now, Chris, where the... there we go. That's a little better now. It's not directly in my face. Is that better, Chris, you think? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna try to do Dayton, man, and get over there and do that. So hopefully you'll be able to join us, Chris. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I've heard the weather changes between sunny, humid, thunderstorm, all in the same day.
I just hope.
Don't forget the occasional twister is still part of the alley.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here, check out some of these patches I got from some of the ham shows I've been out on. Well, this was a different one, but it's Hubble Space Telescope. It's still NASA. It's cool because you can use your ham radio to talk to satellites and moon bounce and talk to International Space Station. Here's some more from the International DX Convention in Visalia, California. Got that one. We got, this is a really cool one, the Amateur Radio ARRL 100 Years patch. We got, oh, this is a pretty cool one. You'll like this one, Chris, with the sun on it. Another Visalia patch. Yeah, when I was at Visalia, one of the guys there gave me that. Oh, here, you got one of those, Chris.
No, I don't.
One of those bad boys right there. Chris, AF7LT has one of those.
I don't at the moment, but yeah, I got to get one.
I thought you got it at NVCon.
Mm-mm.
You didn't get a patch? You went to the class?
No.
Okay. And then
Yeah, I got that though.
2003 International DX Convention. I got that one. This is the 50th anniversary DX Convention. And this one is one of my favorites because it says ELMERING New DXers is job number 1. So this is one of my favorite ones because here at amateurradioclub.net, we're all about Elmering and helping hams. What's Elmering? Elmering is a mentor, someone that will help you. So if you want to become a ham radio operator, you want to pass your technician license test, we're here to help you. I can help you on a technician level. I cannot help you on the general level until I pass my ticket myself. I myself has been a ham for a year and a half. At first, I was very nervous, didn't know what was going on. Still very nervous, barely know what's going on. But we just keep it going and we try to do what we can and have a good day. You know, we don't try to go too crazy. We're just real here, no scripts. We just kind of go with it. Yeah, the wind's blowing here too, Zen. Oh yeah, Zen's here. Zen's here from a local here. He's a local guy here. Oh, weather is fixed now on Vaughn Live. Wonderful. I want to say welcome to everyone here. Appreciate you coming. So we have 11, not a whole lot, but appreciate everyone that came in and for today's show and stuff. And I think that's about all I have to talk about really for today. I think we could do this tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night if you guys want, or do another show on Saturday. I won't have any kiddos on Saturday.
Tomorrow's Friday. Don't you have Sam Case and them coming by for their show? Or
yeah, Sam. Well, they'll text me at 4:30. It's hit or miss. If Sam has something going on with Boy Scouts or something else with one of his extracurricular activities, then he won't come. So it just depends. It's hit or miss. But yeah, if you guys want to, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here at amateurradioclub.net/stream. Or you can find us at vaughnlive.tv/amateur_radio_club. You'll find Sam Case. He's a great youngster, and he's a general, soon to be extra, ham radio operator, and he runs a cool little show
beating
here.
You on the license.
Yeah, exactly. I think I have one of his. You know what? I think I have one of Sam's. And I'm doing this from really far away here, so hopefully I don't blow nothing up on the computer trying to do this. Let's see. Yeah, I do have one. Let's go to a blank scene real quick here, folks. Sorry for the blacked out monitor here, but I'm going to run a quick little Sam Case video for you guys to check out. See his show here. So let's see what this is. Yeah. All right, so there's the show, guys. That's Sam Case, KG7HBY. You guys can check him here tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you guys got anything else to add here before we close out?
Not that I can say at the moment, other than hopefully people stick around for more.
All right,
And
so-
we are missing K4LOG, our buddy.
yeah, Hardwood's
Hardwood.
not here, and we're also missing our other buddy too. That's not here. He was supposed to show up yesterday, but he didn't come. And yeah, but hopefully we'll get some more hams to come in. Like I said, we finally got. Seems like we got all the bugs finally worked out on this bad boy. So except for that hotline ringing. Let's see if we got someone on the hotline here.
Anybody good?
No, it's the newspaper guy, Reno Gazette Journal. He keeps calling me over here all the time, driving me crazy with this. All right, so anyway, no one's calling. But yeah, that's another thing too. I want to get set up. Here you guys go. I got that turned off, so you don't have to hear it. But yeah, so I appreciate everybody, guys, coming out and stuff. I appreciate it. This is Gino, KG7POU. We also have Eric. If you want to give a shout out to yourself, Eric.
Yeah, KD7LTN here.
And we got Chris.
AF7LT.
And KG7POU once again from AmateurRadioClub.net, the world's only 24-hour-a-day Elmering club / show / service, whatever you want to call it. But we appreciate you guys for coming out to the show today. And make sure you guys check us out and head on over to AmateurRadioClub.net. All the info's there. Our TeamSpeak server, AmateurRadioClub.net. His TeamSpeak server is AmateurRadioClub.typefrag.com. As you'll see there, we'll help you out with anything you need. And
Don't forget
check
the
us out,
Facebook page.
And 73 to everybody. Thank you.